Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, coming at you with a football opening. That's right, we're stepping back out onto the gridiron, but not exactly the football that I'm sure everyone was expecting. So, Topps Chrome will be coming at some point on the channel. Right now, I don't have a real plan on it, because I'm probably going to wait until I can get my hands on retail. And let's just say retail is crazy right now. So, it's coming. Let's just leave it at that for now. But I thought it would be fun to jump into some discounted boxes here. So we have the Mosaic boxes where you get the exclusive stained glass oversized card. You can even go up a little bit so you can get a better shot here. Where you get a bunch of packs, you get the stained glass oversized card, 2025 Mosaic, etc., 49 cards. And these are retailing now for right around 30 bucks. I believe they were like 40 when they came out. So grab two and thought we would try our luck and see if we can get anything interesting. And worst case, we're going to get a pretty cool stained glass oversized card, right? So definitely make sure to check your stores. I'm not sure if this is something that is going to happen with like a bunch of Panini products, maybe, now that it's back with Topps. Maybe it's just a store trying to get rid of their inventory before they come up with Topps, or I don't know. I really don't. Wow, these are kind of a pain to open, so we're just going to go at it like this. And I'll apologize ahead of time for any noise, but let's get these out, get the boxes on out of the way so that we have some room to work. And then we will dig through these boxes and open up the packs together. So, for those who don't know, a little bit different than the Topps Super Boxes that I've done numerous times on the channel. So these do give you the oversized card, but that's pretty much it. They don't, and then of course they give you some of the regular retail packs, but they don't give you, any of the funky toys or, like the itty bitty pop things or, pins or anything like that. It's really just an oversized card and then some packs. So something to keep in mind for something that's roughly the same price. But I do like that they actually put their card in a pack. I really wish that Topps would do that with their super boxes, instead of just covering it with a printed piece of cardboard, basically. So, Mosaic, I did open a blaster back during our little game that we like to play, Football Card Showdown. Don't recall pulling anything incredible, but then again, Mosaic for me is always a bit of a tough one, just because there's so many different colors and hues and stuff like that. It's really a full-time job to kind of keep track of just all the different parallels that exist. So, and I'm sure it's probably going to continue with Topps Chrome, but I'm very interested to see where Panini goes with their stuff. I'm sure they're still going to produce some unlicensed football, and at least I'm sure they will. So, I mean, it's what they've done with baseball now for a few years. So, let's just go ahead and get this back pulled down so we can get a nice closer view of everything that we're going to do. We're going to start with the packs, the regular packs, and then we're going to go to the big cards, I think is the way we'll run this. So, let's just go ahead. This is the 2025 crop, so everybody kind of knows who we're chasing and what we're looking for. And Mosaic hasn't changed all that much over the years, so it still kind of has the same hue and all that stuff to it. So Troy Franklin kicks it off for the Broncos. And then we have Jaden Blue, who's, I hope, has a bigger workload this year. I know he was overshadowed by, oh man, the guy we picked up from Denver. I can't think of his name right now. And here we go. We get a purple or pink, not sure, DJ Giddens rookie. So there's a nice one for the Colts. Put that in our little prism pile. Santana Moss, Joe Mixon, and Isaiah Likely. So one rookie and one, again, purple. Does it say on the box maybe? Let's see here real quick. Look for purple scope parallels, so perhaps that's what we're looking at there. Like I said, Mosaic has so much stuff to collect. It's so many different parallels and such. Bernie Kosar. We got Mason Graham. So nice rookie there. A little bit of sticking with the next card. Oh, it's another scope. Trey Benson for the Cardinals. Drake London. Travis Hunter. There we go. And it's the variation. Followed by Mark Andrews. So variation got the little V on there, as you can see. So that pack ends up with 2 rookies. We'll take that. And another scope. I don't know, do you get a scope in every pack? That's what I'll call them for now. Feel free to correct me in the comments if it's purple, I don't know, something else. Marshawn Lattimore. Got a Bernie Kosar again. And a rookie of Tyler Warren. Another nice one. Tight end for the Colts. Followed by a notoriety insert of Colston Loveland. Put that in our insert pile, maybe over here. Chris Johnson and Will Lutz. So slightly bigger packs than the Prism and Chrome, etc. You get 6 cards per pack as opposed to the 4. And another repeat here with Lattimore. We get Kyle Williams. We get a nice Prism Najee Harris. Stick that with the scopes for now. Elevate DK Metcalf. Followed by a nice Barry Sanders. And Myles Garrett. Defensive Player of the Year. Excellent, excellent player. Man, these packs are just full of duplicates. Another Mark Andrews. Crazy. Anyway, Chris Boswell. Followed by Ladd McConkey. Had a bit of a down year after his really nice rookie year. R.J. Harvey. Nice young player. Had a good year for Denver. James Cook. Matt Milano. And Mark Andrews. So just about through the first box here. Halfway through, I guess we should say. A.J. Brown. Nick Emanwari. I think kid has a tremendous upside for Seattle. I think he'll only continue to develop. Jake Ferguson on the Prism for my Dallas Cowboys. And a scope of Stephon Diggs. And another Travis Hunter variation rookie. All right, sure, we'll take it. And a Trevor Lawrence. Little T-Law action. Getting ready for the NFL draft here. Should be some good stuff. Saw the Giants make their move, so smart stuff. Let's see here. We got Roddy White. And we have a rookie of Dominic Lovett. Travis Hunter notoriety. There we go. Another Barry Sanders, Drake London, and Zay Flowers. And last pack of the first box. Sam Laporta. Another guy who had a bit of a down year after an excellent first year. Shamar Stewart for the Bengals. Michael Vick on the Prism. Man, that's gorgeous. Touchdown Masters, Kurt Warner. C.D. Lamb. And Dwight Freeney. So that's box number 1. Let's move right into box number 2. Let's see how we do here. But yeah, I'm interested to see if the Giants are going to maybe package those 2 picks and see and go higher. But I'm not sure what they're after. I mean, it seems like they like their guy in Jackson Dart. So, Roddy White, Kelvin Banks Jr. The good news is so far, at least, whereas we've gotten a decent number of repeat vets, most of the rookies have been different. Hunter Henry now on the purple. Chuba Hubbard, Brian Robinson, and Geno Smith. But draft time is always fun. all about it. It's a fun watch. I tend to only watch the first round, to be honest, and then after that I just kind of keep an eye on the names that go in the rest of the rounds, because it's not as fun. Like, they have all the, you know, pomp and circumstance, or whatever you want to call it, for the first round, and then after that, just, you know, just some random person generally making the picks or whatever. Isaiah Davis, we got a Will Campbell on the rookie, and we get a Brian Burns on the, what is that, Bang? That's good. I think that's what it says in the background there. Could be wrong. Josie Jewell and Trent McDuffie. Quinyon Mitchell, excellent young corner. Dylan Gabriel, not the quarterback you want from the Browns. Will Howard on the scope, though. There we go. It's a nice one. Very nice. Plus, love the combination of that yellow and purple together. That is very cool. Now we get a Bang Micah Parsons. Still on my Cowboys. Whoa! Jackson Dart and Bijan. Jackson Dart variation. We'll take that. Let's take a moment and get a sleeve for that real quick. The only reason I didn't sleeve the Travis Hunters is because I'm pretty sure I already have it. But Jackson Dart, that's what you're after right there. Guy's got a heck of a market where I am. And it'll be interesting to see how he does in his second year. Assuming he gets a shot, and the Giants, again, aren't going to take a quarterback. Jonathan Stewart. Jordan Watkins on the rookie. You got Dion Branch. There's a throwback name. Cole Kmet. Cedric Tillman. Jalen Waddle. Oh, I don't know why I'm putting them over there. 4 packs to go. And then we'll get to the big cards over here. We have Larry Fitzgerald. I don't know why I can't pick that up. There we go. Larry Fitzgerald. Brock Bowers. Nick Emanwari again. Followed by Offensive Rookie of the Year. There he is. Tetaroa McMillan, or just Tet McMillan as many call him. A.J. Brown, Jake Ferguson. Now 3 packs to go. A good old Russell Wilson on the Giants. C.J. Stroud. Mitchell Evans. Chris Jones on the Bang. Wes Welker. Wow, on the Chargers. Throwback. And Tariq Woolen. Now 2 to go. See if there's any other nice rookies or cool inserts in these last couple of packs. Trey Benson. We got Dominic Levitt again. Another repeat there. And now we get a Michael Vick on the scope after getting the prism. Skattebo! Skattebo or Scat. To be honest with you, so many different pronunciations. Well, I guess there's really just the 2, right? It's either Skattebo or Skattaboo. All depends on who you listen to, seemingly, who, you know, what the proper one is. But there's the V for the variation. And we're going to definitely sleeve that up as well, because I know I don't have that. And once again, yet another guy. Very desirable. I think everywhere, really, him and Dart. Their market seems to be more than just here. So the cards I've seen at card shows and stuff like that, like they're not going for $1. You know, they're going for $3 to $5 generally. But it'd be good to see what Cam can do when he gets back this year from his injury. Garrett Wilson. We got Justin Herbert. Jackson Hawes. Touchdown Masters, Jonathan Taylor. And that leaves us with Jewell and McCarthy. So, not too bad, really. I mean, really got the 2 you know, that you're definitely after when it comes to this set. So very nicely done. And a nice little mix of rookies, 1 to 2 per pack. I think it's a couple of Travis Hunter variations. So really not bad. And I mean, I think the blasters of this stuff are still selling for like 30 or 35. So the fact that I could pull, you know, these boxes for about 30 bucks, 30 to 35, obviously after tax, I think that's a phenomenal value. So excellent stuff there. But we do still have the main event, the 2 exclusive oversized stained glass cards. Let's see who we get. I don't know exactly who's on the checklist, so we're going to try to do it like this. And card number 1 is Shedeur Sanders. Wow, these cards are gorgeous. Very, very cool. Man, that is nice. All right, 1 more to go. Hopefully not Shedeur. I'd love to at least get 2 different ones, no matter who they are. But let's see. 1, 2, and 3. We get a Matthew Golden with the Packers. Another nice rookie there. Very nice. Oh, those are just gorgeous. I mean, finding the actual cards must be incredible, but I will absolutely take the oversized cards. Those are very cool. And I definitely recommend these. I mean, I know, obviously, late to the party. They've been around for a while. But, again, if you can find them cheaper like I did, definite pickup. I think it's maybe, and again, maybe that'll just continue with the fact that Topps now has the license, you know, so they're just gonna do their thing, and perhaps these retailers or whoever it happens to be that ultimately makes the final pricing decision, perhaps those prices will come down and you'll be able to get some cooler looking stuff like this for cheap. Definitely worth checking your local stores and stuff like that. So but anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and get you guys on out here. Hope you've enjoyed a football opening. I haven't done one in a while, and we'll definitely look to do more. Especially as I get my hands on more and more of the top stuff, the more it comes down the pike here. So yeah, definitely head down below, hit the subscribe button, click the like if you enjoyed this video. And like I said, there will be more football coming. We put out videos every Monday and Friday, but you can click that little bell just to be notified every time we upload a brand new video. And name of the game here is just to have fun, as I like to say in, you know, all my videos, is we don't take any of this too seriously, you know, spending a few dollars here and there, just opening some packs and having some fun. And, you know, I'm certainly glad to have you guys along for the ride if you want to be. I appreciate each and every one of you. So with that said, we'll step into the last little piece. I like to say, I like to always just be thankful. You know, I appreciate each and every one of you out there. Appreciate the views, the comments, all that kind of stuff. It's really, really cool to see. As I've said before, this was never the point of my channel. It was really just to have fun and to also give me another outlet to kind of help with my obsessive compulsive disorder. So I appreciate that, you know, you guys are spending any time with me whatsoever. That's really, really cool. And I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. But with that said, we'll wrap this up and get Sean out of here. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.